that's kind of weird you say that. The minute you said all your symptoms and everything, me and lady just recently, I felt that way kind of like one, not, I mean, I think before you called, I was feeling like that.
Okay.
But just yesterday, lady was feeling like that.
Yeah.
She was sick like that. She broke out in a sweat. Like her fur was all damp and everything. Kind of had me worried. I was like, oh my god. But it's just something that I think that one of her glands or something was clogged or something because she had a little discharge like in her butt.
Yeah.
and well, it had me worried because when I was checking her out and stuff like that, I just kind of like spaced everything out kind of, and just was like trying to focus on her and seeing if if I needed to go to the emergency room to see the veterinarian or whatever.
Right.
But that I kind of get nervous. Kind of have to do things on your own because they're kind of expensive and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, but she looks better because she feels a little bit better. I just I need to take her outside and probably go for a long walk. And I was like, and then probably won't be like just come back to the apartment later on after like I think that's what she just needs is just to like get out and stretch her legs and stuff like that and try to and I kind of want to try to make it a regular thing, for her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, just so she feels better, I was like, of course she's gonna get sick eventually, like we all get sick. I was like, and we were you were just talking about it not too long ago, like a couple of weeks ago. You haven't gotten sick yet.
I know, and it was just really weird. I think I caught it probably from Pablo's because he was the other last week. He was like he doesn't cover his mouth when he coughs or sneezes or whatever. He just doesn't.
Okay,
He never.
yeah.
He doesn't do that. And so I had texted you Saturday. Said I'll be over. Is it okay if I come over Sunday? And then by Saturday night, my throat started feeling scratchy, and so I took, I don't know, I gargled with Listerine, but then I woke up Sunday. I was gonna go to church. Oh my gosh, my body was aching. Oh, my throat was just more than just ticklish. I was coughing, my body ache.
Like warm, your joints
Yeah,
and everything.
and I was sweating.
Okay.
And
it sounds like the flu.
And then I got a headache, and then I text you. I said, Jose, I'm sick. I'm not feeling well. I came down with it Saturday's not feeling good, and I'm not gonna come. I'm not coming over because I don't want to give you. I don't want to get you and Lady sick. Is what I said on my text.
Right.
And
Right. I do remember your call. I just didn't remember. I think I read one of your texts.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't read him or like a message or something.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, okay, he's sick. And I was like, so.
Yeah, I wanted you to know I was sick. I was, and anyway, and then by Sunday evening, I thought, and yesterday I texted you once. I said I'm still not feeling well.
And I meant to call you because I had made some that lentil soup. It turned out okay.
Good.
It is missing carrots. If I had carrots, it would have been just as good.
Well, yeah, and then I find out. Well, I'm disappointed. My burner doesn't. Well, I'm gonna have to have you come over. Maybe you can help me work it out. But I couldn't get it to. I turned it on, but it didn't get anything hot. So I don't know. Maybe you know how to. It's one of those things you have to push button and all. But I wasn't. The first couple of days, I didn't eat.
You said push a button.
Yeah. Well,
what kind of button?
I mean, not button. I have to put my finger in order to press. That's what it is, and I don't.
okay, 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 okay.
Maybe you
Yeah,
can help me with it when I get better. But um,
yeah.
I just
Hey, you know what? Maybe I could bring you some soup over because, like I said, I wanted a walk lady.
uh huh.
Maybe I could give you a call before I get there and give you some lentil soup,
Okay,
me and lady.
that
You know,
sounds
just so we don't have to go inside your
yeah.
apartment or
That
anything.
sounds good because I just finally got over the fever part. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I
so
don't
yeah, you broke temperature.
I broke the
That's like,
temperature of that, and but I was like you. First couple of days, I didn't eat nothing,
oh yeah, yeah, that happens. It was a fever.
and I just thought, why am I usually pretty healthy, but for me not to even want to go anywhere, I am going to go to the store and get some water and some just a walk to get because I haven't really walked out of the house for
Uh-huh.
a few days. I got a couple of things last night and walked right back, but my throat for once in a while I'm not coughing
Right.
and I'm just it's like each symptom's going away.
Oh, you know what? You know what? Me and Joey used to go through this every year. Actually, like between the both of us,
Uh huh.
like we don't get really really sick, but between the both of us, when we did get sick, we would get if it was the if depending if it was the cold, we would share every illness that was going on, depending on how
Mhm.
bad it was.
Mhm.
And one, like you get it the first time,
Yep.
and then if it's the cold, you get it just like once,
Mhm.
and then if it's like the fever, sometimes because you're with somebody else,
Uh huh.
you get it twice. You see what I mean?
Yeah. I. Yep. Yep.
And I was like, and because and it took both of you, like, or like your apartment, things like that, the people you hang out with,
Uh huh.
it, once they all get, once y'all are, break temperature and you're okay and you're fed, again,
Yep.
because if it's the flu, you're gonna get it. I mean, especially if it's like that flu season, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like
It is
coming
flu
into it.
season, and I was, I went to last week. I went to Sharp Coronado and I
Uh-huh.
played, and
Oh, see, and you're around a lot of people, John. The hospital, the
yeah.
shelter, the shelter. With Pablo being at the shelter, people at the shelter,
Yeah. So I know I caught it somewhere between there. But I was going to get my flu shot, and my manager said, "Yeah, just go to employee health on these days and all." And I was going to do that this week, but no,
Mm-hmm.
Saturday night. Oh my gosh, it's Saturday when I noticed a tickle, and this tickle was
Oh,
like, oh
it was a warning right there, huh?
yeah. And then I thought, okay. Then I woke up. I said, well, I know Jose sleeps in, but I'm gonna text him and leave him a voicemail. I know I didn't sound good on my voicemail the first time I called because I,
Yeah, I heard it in your voice that you did sound a little like stuffy or cold. Like you were coming down with something.
yeah, and so
Joey could tell me before we would get. But see, that's the funny thing about it too is that um is I would smell the like he would smell the medicine, like you would smell like vitamins.
uh huh,
When you're getting sick, you smell like some, like people like me, I guess, would smell like some kind of vitamin that he recognizes.
yeah,
And
exactly.
he's like, because yeah, your immune system's start acting up, right?
Yeah,
Trying to get you better and stuff,
yeah,
right?
exactly. So I did last night. I would say I got to get some Theraflu, and I normally do not take
Right.
medicine, but
Uh huh.
when my body is aching and my headache, I just so I drank the Theraflu, and I went and got some hot. I got some bag of teas, peach and ginger,
Mm.
and
Ginger sounds good.
I've been drinking that and all, and that flushed my system and cleaned my system out. I'm
Mm-hmm.
recognizing my system. You're right. What you said. When I eat the next morning, it all flushes out normally. That's how my
Yeah, and you got got some good habits there where you wake up on a regular routine and do things like that.
Yeah, and so that's why I haven't had to take this Arab food now for almost since last night because I've taken it once and it's helped. Now, like I said, I'm not the headache is gone because that headache I don't get headaches that often, and I was wondering why. I've noticed. Oh dear! And here I'm. Yesterday I was crying because I didn't want to give you or lady anything, and
Oh, I knew I should have called you. I was like, I'm all right. I was gonna call you last night, matter of fact, because I was so worried about. I was worried about Lady, but I finally was able to calm down, and
right.
but and just kind of like just pass out, and hopefully not. But I waking up right now. I've been feeling kind of stuffy,
Okay.
so I don't know if I'm just like catching trying. Maybe I'm getting sick myself. Like I don't know. I don't feel sick, but I do feel a little stuffy here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how I did. I felt kind of stuffy, and I just kind of let nature rule its course. But see, it would have been for worse if I hadn't taken all these vitamins all the time, and I just know that I had to let nature rule its course. I've had to cancel appointments 3 times. The church people for the food and all that, I had to
Oh
cancel
wow.
because it's just I told them we'll reschedule next week, and they said, well, what about Sunday? Well, Sunday I don't feel like going anywhere, and I want to give it a whole week first before I start going around here and there and everywhere. But I just I was communicating in spirit to you and lady that uh,
Uh-huh.
I miss you guys, and please just know that I'm sick. It's not anything about I'm not upset or mad. I just was sick, and it's like I don't want to give.
Yeah, you know what? I think you know what me and Lady have because we were just recently, we hung around a little, all of us hung around, together for a good minute there.
Hmm.
And I was like, but we all ended up getting sick. I was like, because I'm feeling a little stuffy. I've been feeling kind of stuffy, like, but I didn't know if I was coming down with something. Matter of fact, I did ask myself that question. Like last week, I was like, am I getting sick? I was like, because it is that season.
Yeah, and then I said that a couple of weeks ago with myself.
Talking about that uh that you haven't experienced any kind of like cold or flu or anything. Me either, but I was like with Lady breaking out like that, I was like, oh my goodness. I was like I don't have time for me.
No, and then
I was like
yeah, yeah.
100% like all over Lady
I,
just
I,
trying to.
I was kind of feeling something about wondering about lady because I felt this something in my side kind of subjectively, and I was a little worried there. And then,
Mhm. I
see,
should have called. I
uh,
was gonna call you. I was just so you could help me calm down.
yeah, I needed to calm down as well, and I was thinking of you, and I was praying. Oh, I hope Jose doesn't think I'm mad. I'm not mad. I'm just feeling
Oh,
well. That was the only reason.
oh no, I wasn't thinking that at all. I was just hoping that you were feeling better.
And then I got to thinking, oh, wait a minute, Jose, if something happened, Jose would have, he has me as a contact. I would have, I started to had to think, okay, wait a minute, all right, now Jose's probably, he's okay, he's not, so if it was an emergency, I would know because he's got me on a contact list. But I figured
Hmm.
you sleep different times than I do, so most of the time I just say, okay, he and lady are sleeping, or they started their day differently, and
Yeah, see, and I was trying, and I've been having to like because of trying to put in this application. Yeah, this last week that passed,